Another debut coming at you, CFFC 121, and another Team Taino member, Parker Kropman. Parker, 2 weeks out, bro. How we feeling?
I feel great. First time, debut, so ready to go.
And big wrestler, cauliflower ear like crazy. Yep. Why switch up and get punched in the face? You feeling like you're missing something in life?
At the end of my college career, for wrestling, it's either, you go to try to make the Olympic and world team, or you transition into MMA. I felt like I still was getting better at wrestling, but to make that jump to make a world team, I just felt like there was a lot more development to do there. And I wanted to do something new, striking, jiu-jitsu, it's a whole nother game. So it's just like I'm a kid again, learning something new every single day.
And you have a great gym to do so at, Team Taino. I mean, I won't mention the partners. I'll let you do that. But just tell me a little bit about how your camp's been. I just watched the high pace, energy. Who are you training with? How's it feeling heading into this fight?
Yeah, so I truly believe, other than like top 15, top 10 guys in the UFC, nobody's training at the intensity and with the guys that I'm training with. I mean, I've been getting in with Pat Sabatini all the time. I don't know what that dude drinks, eats, how he trains, but it's like having a human blanket on top of you when you train with him.
Well, sorry to interrupt you, but you're kind of like downplaying this. You're like one of Pat Sabatini's main wrestling coaches, right?
No, I'm not.
Partners.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely become more consistent with him as a partner, just because with Division I wrestling, and I've wrestled and beaten multiple All-Americans, so I can give him a feel in the grappling and the wrestling that not many other guys can. But on the flip side, I've never gotten dominated in grappling exchanges by anybody. It's incredible, and I'm just surviving with him gives me confidence. Like, there's nobody outside of top 10 in the UFC that I'm not confident I can just walk through after going with a dude like that.
And your debut opponent, Cayman Warmouth. I think I got the name right. I apologize if I didn't. But what are your thoughts on him? Have you seen any tape? How do you think the fight's going to go down?
Yeah, so I watched the tape. He comes out ready to fight. I don't think he's going to be scared. I don't think he's going to take a step backwards. He likes to come forward, throw big punches, kicks, knees. I think I'm going to push the pace right off the bat. I'm going to overwhelm him. I'm going to take him down. I'm going to smash him on the ground. That's how I think it goes. I think I get him out of there in the first round, and I don't expect any less.
So that was a question I was going to say, without giving too much away from the game plan. The wrestling background is going to be a big part of your career, correct?
Yeah, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to fake high, go low, take you down, finish you on the ground every single time.
He just told me, fake high, go low. He's teaching me. He's grooming me into be a fighter. And Parker, after you get this win, man, what's next? Like, how many times would you ideally like to fight in 2023?
I want to fight every 2 months. That's
staying busy.
Yeah, fight every 2 months. I want to be in the UFC within 5 years, so go pro within 2, 3 years pro, go into the UFC, get a bout within 2 years.
So you're talking UFC, joining those big leagues. Is there a specific path you'd like to do that, like Contender Series, The Ultimate Fighter, short notice, or you just want to get there, man? You don't care how it happens?
Yeah, I don't care how I get there. Ideally, I just dominate everybody so bad in CFFC, get the CFFC belt, defend it a couple of times, and I just want dominant finishes. Like, I want straight finishes until I get into the UFC. And I want straight finishes in the UFC. Obviously, it's not realistic when you get in the top 10 that you're going to finish every single guy. I mean, guys are super, super good, super skilled. They prepare, they game plan. Once I get into the UFC and even later into, amateurs and pros, people are going to game plan. They're going to know the wrestling's coming. My goal is by the time that it gets to that point where people can stop my wrestling, then my hands will be good enough to put them away that way too. So,
well, hey, man, July 14th, we get to see it go down. The debut finally happens. Tunica, CFFC 121. This man's going to be on UFC Fight Pass. Parker, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Kick ass, brother, all right?